It's giving wifey, yeah. It's giving somebody that I need.
Anyway, so that's a little catch up with us. I don't know how much of the trip we'll plan. We'll post.
And the food, guys. There's
food?
there's this joint to Lienda.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay,
I took you. Say I took you. Okay.
I didn't even know. So there's this what should I call it?
It's a joint.
It's not a hotel.
It's not a joint.
It's
a cute little restaurant.
But when you look at it from the outside, ukiangalia hiyo signboard yao, manze unaweza fikiria ni 5-star iko hapo ndani. Unaweza fikiria ni hoteli big. So si tukaingia, tunapata nika kitu kana kaka corridor, bro, but chakula.
At first I was like, wait, is this what I saw online? Oh, okay, the name of the place is...
Those people wako na chakula tamu manze. Hapo tutarevisit.
The name of the place is The Neighborhood. If you look it up on TikTok.
Neighborhood Grill.
The Neighborhood Grill. I couldn't record because my phone was dead. His phone was also dead. So, but food wise, I'll give them like a 4 out of 5, and this is why. I'll not give them a 5. One, the only meat options that they have are 2: pork and chicken. I don't eat chicken. I don't like pork. I eat pork. The only pork that I really eat comfortably is pork made at home. So this was my first time eating pork here. I would give it like they were pork ribs, barbecue pork ribs. I'd give them like a 3 out of 5, not because they were not good, but because I don't like pork. If they were terrible, I'd give them like a 1. So a 3 out of 5 for me is like a, what are you doing? A 3 out of 5 for me is like a big deal. The aesthetics of the place, they were really nice. Like once you get over, I think for me the first thing that caught me was the shock. I was like, because the way I had seen it on Instagram, like on TikTok, it was like, it looks so like big and everything. But when I went in, I was like, whoa. Because it's small, but it's really cute. Like once you get over the shock of like the positioning of the place, it's really nice. It's really nice. The aesthetics inside, the service I received was really good. The food came on time. Within like 10 minutes.
They're not like taking forever.
And it was fresh food too.
Yeah, it was so fresh.
So
fresh. There's a hotel tulienda juzi, sitaki kutaja because it's a big name. Tukapatiwa mchele yenye ime
overstay. It was disgusting. So gross.
And it's a very big name. So that is why I'm not going to mention it here. Nisi.
Don't be stoned. Oh, and what I also liked about the place, I think it's pretty affordable for young people.
Yeah.
Because even the most of the clientele there was young people. So for both our meats, for my meat and for his meat portion, we took like half a kg. It was 650, and then ugali was 100.
Kachubali ni so.
It was 100.
100 bob.
And then I also got
kachubali yao pia, ngoja sijai pata kachubali kwa hoteli yenye ni tamu kuliko ya watu.
It was good. And then I got the chips masala that was around 250, and then we got a drink for 200. So roughly the total came to 2,200. So I thought it was pretty affordable for like a person, like for a person who's trying to take a person out. Like if you have 3K there, ukosawa, like you're sorted. Even 2,500. And we even got water.
So 3K ni hadi yenye utatumia fare yako na yenye utatumiana, si mnapatana hapo.
Anyway, so that's a little review about that. Anyway,
so before we went there, there we had supper. So before we went there, nilikuwa nimepelekwa Nairobi National Park. Nilikuwa Nairobi National Park. Mimi sijaienda huko by the way. Sijaienda huko lakini mapenzi. Ai bwana. Jesus.
Well, they say the best dates are in marriage. The best dates are in marriage, honestly. Ay, don't cry.
Yes, morning, sir.
You found a meeting outside. Finish, come back, yes. Take a small money, come back. No window.
Size of the park is small for them.
Is it really small?
Very small. Elephants nuclear, they will need like the whole of Nairobi for them to be here. Yeah. They walk a lot. Oh. They walk a lot.
So what's up, guys? It is
Yeah, you can hire.
For how much?
Those at 120
Thousand.
per hour.
Per hour.
Yes.
Nice.
are they hired just for the park, or can you hire them for anything else?
For the park.
For the park, like taking you around the...
Okay. Poa sana. Pembe ziko wapi? Pembe. Za hapa zijafika. Watu wanaweza kutana mnyama yote hapo.
Hapo ni yoyote. Wanakuja na kunywa maji huko.
Naona polisi kadhaa kwa pale.
This is original. It's there.
Big bwana.
No, cool.
Is that the tank?
It doesn't have a tongue.
They don't have tank.
They don't have tongues.
They just swallow.
Just like
It's basking in the sun.
basking.
Basking.
I see.
Yeah, so nilikuwa
Hold
nimepelekwa
yourself.
Nairobi National Park. Yeah, tukaenda nikaona wanyama alafu kwa hiyo gari yenye ilitupeleka huko ndani tulicombine tukashare cost na Mchina. Sasa jamaa walituletea gari yenye iko na vioo. So mzee alikuwa like no window. I can pay money.
Money no problem.
Money no problem. I will add money.
Communication was not communicating, but
at
he
least,
did really
yeah,
well. He was very good at
fun.
expressing himself.
Yeah, akatubaya drinks. Akanipea namba yake ya biashara. So
Hopefully you're going international.
watu wenye mnataka kunini kushipiwa mizigo mnaniambia. Naitwa Kwan. Yeah, so akakataa. So tukaletewa gari yenye alikuwa anataka, tukaambiwa tuongeze do, akasema ataongeza.
But so I know like it's crazy because I think even for me, like I have never toured Kenya until I came back to Kenya as a visitor, right? So basically in Nairobi Game Park, so the charges are about
400,
an individual
430.
for you to go see the animals in the park, inside the park, is 430 Kenyan shillings for an individual. So for the both of us, it was 860. And then from there, you can either bring in your car.
Yeah, and it's not usienda na kadudu utakwaba na huko.
Okay.
Ama ukose kufika kule ndani.
Yeah, so you can either bring in your car or you can rent a car. If you're going to bring in your car, we recommend bringing in like a 4-wheeler car or like this big cars, you know, like Range or something like that.
And then you take a tour guide from there.
You don't have to take a tour guide, but you can take a tour guide. No, you don't have to.
You have to because
no, Jay, you don't have to.
Nilisikia.
Siuskiza kwanza, let me explain first. You don't have to, but it's recommended. It's recommended for you to take one and then tip them at least 3K because they know where the animals
they
are.
know where the animals are.
If you go there by
Certain
yourself,
times of
like driving yourself, you will not be able to see the animals. But for us, we didn't go. So we were staying close to Nairobi, so we figured it was better if we just took an Uber. So we took an Uber there. When we got there, we found the cars. So the Land Cruisers are pretty expensive. So the first guy mentioned 18,000 to us. We're like, we're not paying 18,000 to see animals. Like, no.
But that is what we paid. Even
yeah.
the time we shared the cost because we took the one that we wanted, that them China wanted.
Yeah.
They said that one we have to add more money.
Yeah.
So he said more money. I would add more money.
Yeah. So basically, it was still 18,000. So we decided 18,000. So this other driver came there and found us and told us, hey, there's these other guys who are going and they want to split cost.
Yeah.
Can you split cost with them? Excuse me. So we decided to split cost, and that became cheaper. We paid 18,000, but the guy decided to pay a little bit more than us because the car that we had agreed on, he wanted a car with no windows. So we'll put pictures there. He wanted a Land Cruiser that didn't have windows, so that he, you know. And I understood him because he said, "I've traveled all the way from China. I don't want to be hindered from not seeing what I need to see because there's no nini."
He told the drivers. He told the drivers, when you come China, I will give you my car. No pay.
Yeah.
I have many cars.
Oh yeah. Clearly, the man has bank, but he was really fun to be around. Actually, our group was really good.
I heard that he was going to meet Museveni.
Good for him. Maybe can get rich at least steep. Kidding. But anyway, so if you can't afford all that, it's still okay because other than the animals inside, there's animal orphanages there, like they've put there, and that one is only 215 shillings per person. They have the big, almost all the big, not all of them.
No, I didn't like the orphanage. I think for the orphanage, you go into the park, you zurura huko, you see all the animals that will be there at the moment. Then for the ones that hukuona huko ndani, now you come
and go see outside.
You go see them in the orphanage now.
Oh.
Because kwa orphanage hawana rhino.
Yeah.
Hawana giraffe.
Yeah.
Sini kweli?
That's true.
Nini ingine hawana?
But
hawana impalas.
Yeah.
Then kuna hizo beast zingine kubwa kuliko impalas, hawana huko, but tuliziona huko chini.
Yeah.
No.
But I think also it depends.
Hawana hippo.
It depends. Wait, but just to the if you go right now in this season, if you go to Nairobi National Park, there are not a lot of animals because it rained and the animals moved. They don't like the cold, so they moved away. Yeah. So we were not able to see a lot of animals in the park, in the game drive, as you would say per se, because they had just moved. But at least they compensated by being in the orphanage. Personally, it was a good experience.
Yeah, it was a good
for
experience.
It being in Nairobi. I think they're doing a really, really good job. They're doing a really, really good job. The roads were also really messy because, of course, again, it just rained. So the driver couldn't enter a lot of areas.
Yeah, they were limiting the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I recommend going during a time that's dry. Like it's maybe a little bit more dry, not like right now. We're still having rains. It's not recommended. But other than that, it was still fun. My highlight for the trip, just being there. I think just being there. Yeah. But it's really nice. I think it's really nice. But you can also do safari walks. Like you can just enter in and just kind of walk around them. I think it would be like a really nice date spot. Like especially like for a person like like for young people who are just starting life and you don't have like a lot of money. It's just nice to go in there and like go see the zoo or like the orphanage or like go on a safari walk, and it's really, really safe. Like I'd actually have wanted to walk, but by the time we were getting out, we were tired and it was kind of getting late. So.
And she was hungry, man.
I was hungry. I was so hungry. No, I was not, but I was really hungry. But they have food in there, but we didn't eat.
Yeah,
I didn't like their service there. Their
Yeah.
service was crappy, and it was only crappy because we went in. We wanted to order before we go to the orphanage, and we stayed there for like a good 5 minutes. Nobody came to talk to us. Like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. The waitresses. Yeah. The waitresses did not come to talk to us. Nothing was done. So it was like, okay, if you don't want a service, we can go. So we left. But it looked like a good joint. That's about it.
Their food looked good from a distance.
Yeah, it looked really good actually.
From a distance.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Oh yeah. But that's about it. That's been the highlight of our trip.
So and then I've stayed for a long time. Kama sija swim, guys.
So
swimming, gym niko na like 4-5 months. No. Kutoka nios.
Yeah, you can tell the kitambi is coming in.
I don't.
I'm kidding.
So kutoka nios jaienda gym. Then kuswim nimekaa sana. So manze, the other good thing about these apartments, these Airbnbs, they have like 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, they have studios. Sini kama hii.
Yeah, I really like the studio. I like the studio better.
The studio. And manze hiyo nyumba iko na kila kitu, everything, iko na kila kitu. Like kwanza hii iko mpaka na majani na sukari.
I mean, it's only common courtesy.
Yeah,
They
so,
should though. You know, it's common
but
courtesy.
kuna zingine utapata.
Yeah,
Like
that's
yenye
true.
tulikuwa hiyo ya kwanza ikuwa. So another thing, these people wako na swimming pool na ni ya maji moto, wako na gym, na gym yao ni up to date. Unaona?
Yeah.
But now hiyo nimeswim usiku nimeswim, but now gym singeenda kwa sababu saa ningepiga leo maybe singeweza kuamka juu ya mwili hapa na pale. So that was another thing that nini na, and pesa yenye unalipa hapa ukiangalia vitu zenye wako nazo kwa nyumba, hizo amenities, gym, swimming pool, parking, it's worth it.
Yeah, and also like the view. I think for me was the one thing I didn't like about this house. Not like, okay, the one thing that was a downer for me, it was like they didn't have a balcony. I didn't like that, but it was still very, very nice. Like I'd give it, if I was to rate this Airbnb out of 10, I'd give it like a 9.5.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 9.55.
No, I'd give it a 9.5. The only things that I feel like they're lacking is a balcony, and that one is not a big deal because the views are also really, really nice. And then we also don't have a kid, so you know we can be able to look out the window and everything. So it was still good. The other thing that they didn't have that I wished they have is like a bathtub. Like I don't know if it's because like I'm technically Kenyan American, just kidding. But I don't know if it's because like I'm used to having bathtubs.
But their bathroom is also up to date.
Their bathroom is up to date.
It's very, very, very what? Very digital.
Yeah, but I still want like a bathtub. Like I wish Kenyan apartments would create like most places with bathtubs. But other than that, for the price that we paid here, I think it was worth it. Like had we
hata na feel ka tuliwanyang'anya. Don't
do that. No, we did not. No, we paid them. We paid them their money. You know, he's saying that because I was the one who was catering for this trip. Huh? You should hear him bargaining, even for tea leaves. I'm kidding.
Thank you.
Of course,
but this girl, she's so smart. So anachukua simu ananionyesha ametumiwa picha za Airbnb alafu ananiuliza, babe, hii nyumba kuna beshte yangu anataka nimsaidie ku manage. So, hii nyumba nikipata client a bargain, wewe unaweza bargain pesa ngapi kutoka kwa 6k? So mimi sikujua mimi ndo najibargain. Yeye ndiye anambagainia.
I don't know how to bargain. Everybody knows I don't know how to bargain. So he usually does the money talk. So I was like, so if you were to pay, like what would be the least, like pushing it, you know, like you've asked for like a discount, like how much are we? Because I've learned in Kenya we bargain for everything. I'm like, what the freak, man? So I asked, and you helped me out because I did get it for that money. I did get it for that money, and this one I even got it for cheaper. So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's like a little bit about how like our trip went. Like, if you guys have any questions, if you guys want any details, I will give like a tour of this place.
And by the way, the person who manages all these houses we come to stay in when we are even the one we stayed in during our honeymoon, like he's our friend. Like he's our friend.
Yeah. So and one of the many reasons I like working with him is that like when I communicated that I did not like the other apartment, he was like, okay, I'll get you out.
Moved us,
no,
like,
I told him because I was so disappointed in the other place. I was like, I'm not saying so what I do is I usually pay deposit until I go see. Yeah. Until I go to the place and I experience the place. So when I went in there, I was like, I'm just not liking this. My spirit is not comfortable here. So I called him and I told him, hey, like I just don't like this place because of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he was like, let me get you out of there. Like, and then it was a bad timing because not bad timing per se, because like when we booked this trip, my periods also came, so my emotions up and down. So the moment and when I'm mad, I'm just mad. Like I was so mad, I was so disappointed by the place that I couldn't even talk. Like something had happened that I was very, very irritated. Like I didn't even talk. Oh, like I'm so sorry that happened. I was like, okay. If you want to know I'm pissed, I don't respond. I'm like, okay, whatever. Like at that point I was just like, whatever. So when he called me that afternoon, I was like, I was like, honestly, he was like, oh, like, do you understand? I was like, I'm not staying here an extra night. I was like, at this point, I want to go home. He was like, no, we're not going to let you do that. Like, you already paid your money's worth. Like, you already wanted to stay there for 2 days. And I know in your mind, you had already said it that you're staying for 2 days. Let me just give me like 20 minutes and I'll get you a different place. And within like 20 minutes, he'd already sent me like a different location. And I confirmed that I liked that location. And he brought us here, and this has been, and after that, he was perfect.
And he's so respectful.
He's so respectful.
Professional. He's a Ghanaian, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I really, I love working with him because, like, even if the service sometimes, and then, like, I don't blame him for that because I chose, okay, so what happened is that I had chosen a house, but then, like, last minute, the water heater of that house broke down. The house that I had chosen, the water heater broke down. And I was like, ain't no way. So he told me in the morning, and Jay already knew we were going somewhere. So I told him, like, at least get me a place for tonight because I'd already told you, like, cancel your plans, we're going. So by the time I got there, so I took the only option that I had available. But when I got there, it was like, it looked okay on cam. It wasn't like a top 10. It looked like a 7 on camera, but when we went in, it was like a 5. I was like, I can't stay here. Yeah, like
I think it's even 2.5.
Yeah, I just didn't like the place. But so when I communicated that, he was very, very respectful, and he was like, no, like, I got you. So he's quick to fix when something goes down.
And guys, he's also a therapist.
Yeah, he was a marriage therapist.
Yeah.
He's really professional. He's very professional.
So professional.
Yeah. Anyway, so if you guys need a person to help you guys with your Airbnbs,
nitaongea na yeye ajue chenye atarusha ku market.
Yeah. Let us know. We won't put his number here because he hasn't paid us to market for him. But let us know and we'll put you on.
But you can reach
out to me.
Yeah, in case you would like to maybe kufanya kazi na yeye.
Yeah. He's really good.
Yeah, he's a good.
And he just and what I like about him is that he advertises for everybody. Anyway, he's a good guy. Anyway, guys, we're about to head out, so we're about to go back to our normal lives.
To home.
Yeah, I was gonna add an extra night, but then I was like, oh, we have things to do, and I have exams to study for, so we're just gonna go and study for that. But anyway, guys, it's been real. So see ya. Don't do that. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Okay, guys. Bye.
Bye.
And just as promised, I said I would give a tour of the Airbnb. Here is the cute little place that we were staying at. It was a studio, basically. This was the little living room, and it was really, really nice, well decorated, I'd say. And it had amenities that we needed. Everything that we needed was here, and I really, really loved being here. But guys, just before I end this video, I just want to take this chance and apologize to you guys. I know I have been MIA, missing in action, but it's because we've been transitioning. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you probably know what has been happening in my life. But I promise you, I am trying. I'm in school full-time, I am working full-time, and I am married full-time. So I just have a lot on my plate currently. So I try to balance it, but it has not been balancing lately. But I am working on it. I have so much content that I'm yet to release. And I am trying to edit as much as possible, but sometimes it's just not it. And I know I've seen, people make comments that they want longer videos. I am trying to do that. But the thing is, sometimes it's easier for me to do short videos because of editing. Okay, like sometimes the editing can take such a long time, so that's why sometimes I prefer to do my videos in sections. But other than that, thank you guys so much for being loyal subscribers. Thank you for being family. I love you guys so much. Please keep subscribing, sharing, and letting your friends know about this channel so that we can continue to grow. I am trying to release as much content as I can. And bye. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and see you next time. Love you. Bye.
It's giving wifey.